This is harder than I thought it was going to be, and I'm really squirming today and beginning to wonder why I'm doing it. It being this challenge to record a video and upload it every single day in January without a plan, without a script, without always knowing what I'm going to say or what I'm going to talk about. And this, I don't know. I don't know. I expected this to be easier. I expected me to always have something to say. But then again, maybe I didn't, because it's also kind of proving that inner demon voice that has always said, you're just a girl with nothing to say. And so when I've been sat here thinking, I've got to, it's day 10 of the 11:11. I can't give up already. I've got to record a video. I've got to have something to say. What am I going to say? What am I going to talk about? And it's not like there's nothing in the world to talk about. There's so many things in the world to talk about. But, I just feel like I owe you more. I don't even know who you are yet. And I've forgotten the why. So maybe that's what I need to do today, is just give myself a bit of a pep talk, remind myself of the why. The whys. Okay, so it'd be like, because a couple of days ago, no, it wasn't, it was like a couple of weeks ago, because I sat down in front of this camera one day and just talked to it, talked to you, talked to the camera, talked to myself. Who are we talking to? And I'd been in a bit of a shitty mood, and then afterwards, after talking to the camera for about 10 minutes, half an hour, I don't know, I felt better. Not because I had a rant, but I don't know, I just felt better. Maybe it's because I made time for myself. I really, really don't know. But it felt a bit like journaling, but journaling out loud. And so I was like, maybe there's something to that. And maybe I want to, not should. Maybe I want to give it a go. Maybe I want to give it a go and see what will happen. And while it does feel wildly self-indulgent to actually post it, I'm also a bit like, so what? So what? And I'm going to continue. I want to see the why, because I want to know what will happen at the other side. I want to know what I may or may not get out of it. I want to know what other people may or may not get out of it, because I want to. Because I want to. Yeah. Because I don't want to keep believing that I can't take up space. And because I think that there is room for more than one kind of content. Because why? I'm really struggling today. I'm really, really struggling. And you know what? I could just not cheat, but I've recorded several 11:11s. I've been recording them for months, since April of last year, and we're now in January. Not every day, but I've probably got about 20 that I could go and I'll just whack that one up. My hair will look different. I'll be in a different location. But does that matter? Does any of that? I don't think that matters. And I would say at the beginning, this was recorded on such and such a date. So I could totally do that. But it would feel like a cop out to me to not have sat down and journaled to the camera, to you, You know, like yesterday I didn't have time to do my morning pages. I don't know, people are like, oh, the artist's way. And no, I haven't made it all the way through that journey, the whole of the artist's way. I've tried many times, but I never managed to get past the week of no reading. Get stuck there every single time. So I don't know what happens after that. And I keep thinking, well, maybe now is the time. Maybe I'm ready. Maybe this is the year that I'll get through it, that something magical will happen on the other side. And it probably would. Meanwhile, the two jewels of the artist's way are, I think, the morning pages and the artist's date. If you're watching this and you've never heard, you're like, what are these things? What language does she speak? The artist's way, oh my goodness. Julia Cameron, I want to say. I'll put it up. Written, I think, in the 90s and republished, new editions, many, many times over the years. But the core theme, the backbone of it, if you will, is that you will, I don't know if you could hear that outside, don't worry about it, it's outside. The backbone is that you get up every morning and the first thing you do is you sit down and you write 3 pages by hand of just stream of consciousness. And it's like this massive kind of brain dump that you do first thing in the morning, and then you go about your day. And that's one. And then the other like nugget of gold is the artist date. You take yourself on an artist date once a week, and you don't share it with anyone. It's for you. It's for you. It could be anything. You could take yourself to a museum. You could go to an art supply store and buy some art supplies and make some art. You could, I don't know, go to the dollar store with £5 and see how much. Dollar store with £5, 2 currencies there. You could say I've got £5, £10 or dollars to spend. Let's see what I can buy with it, and then let's see what we can make. Whatever it might be for you. It might be going to the movies. Whatever it might be for you. I don't do the artist day often enough, although I do. I like to think that I incorporate it. The other really nice thing in the artist way actually is that, like, you act as if you are. So you write down, if you were not this, what would you be? And then you pick one of those and you kind of act as if for a week. So like for me, in another life, I can sing. I'm a singer or a dancer or both. I will just take one at a time. So then I will spend a week, pretending I'm a dancer or pretending that I'm a singer. And how does it make you feel in your body? How does it change things for you? Does it give yourself, for me, I'll just I'll dress as if I'm like always about to go to Pineapple Studios or whatever for a dance for a dance class, or I'll just like spend the day singing to myself, constantly warming up the voice, So it's nice, and it's a really nice way of figuring out things that are on your mind. The morning pages, going back to the morning pages now, it's a really nice way of figuring out what's bothering you. It might surprise you, like, oh, where did that anger come from? Wow, I didn't know I was so angry at so-and-so because she did such and such. Why am I so angry? Let's unpack that. And I don't know, I love it. I always feel lighter afterwards. I didn't manage to do it yesterday. I could have done it, but I also was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I knew I had like a limited amount of time to get things done. And because it's meant to be done in the morning, some people don't mind when they do it. Like they'll do it anytime. And I've no judgment if that's, You can do it whenever you want. Julia says to do it in the morning. So I do it in the morning. I used to allow myself like a cup of coffee or a hot beverage of some sort whilst doing it. But actually I find that a bit of a distraction. So now I just get up and I do it. I didn't do it yesterday and I did miss it. I find once you get into a rhythm of it, it's like you kind of, it's really nice to get up and get things off your chest. Like, oh, I wonder how I'm really feeling today. It's like just, I guess, spending time with yourself and getting to know with yourself. Spending time with yourself and getting to know yourself, isn't it? I guess that's all that it is. So thank you for spending time with me. I never really did get there, did I, today? Just didn't really quite get there. Forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you, 1111.